Hello and good evening, my friends. My name's Charlie Rogers. Some of you know me as Chuck. I want to thank you for your prayers and your support. I'm going to share with you another testimony of how God's worked in my life and how He healed me of my alcoholism. I shared with you that in 1996 I died from a cocaine overdose and God brought me back from the dead. I didn't have any desire to do cocaine after that, but for the next 10 years I struggled with alcoholism. In and out of jail, numerous occasions, and it seemed like that was the only place God could get my attention. I knew He had a plan for me, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to walk it, and He'd sit me in jail, and that's where I sought Him. But I never seen any victory. I kept praying for the deliverance of the alcoholism. I'd get back out, and it was always the same. I guess if nothing changes, nothing changes, though, right? It went on like that for 10 years. In 2005, I got another drunk driving. I got sent to jail for a year. Got out. I wasn't out 24 hours, and I caught another drunk driving, and this time I was on my way to prison for 3.5 years. When I got to quarantine, I dropped right to my knees. I thank God for saving my life. Didn't know why He did, but told Him He had my attention. I told Him He could have all of me. I surrendered. You can have me, Lord. What is it that you want me to do? I don't know what I'm doing. You're going to have to do it all for me. I told Him He's going to have to place me in a place where there's strong Christians, where there's Christian programming, and He's going to have to teach me how to make new friends, Christian friends. Because I wasn't even sure if I even liked Christians. But that's what I told Him. I was honest with Him and said, this is what you're going to have to do. I don't know how to do it, Lord. And so when I left quarantine, I was sent to a facility where the first man I met was a Christian. He offered me a cup of coffee and told me about the facility and told me there's a good Christian following there, and that I was in a unit that had the only Christian Bible study on the compound. It was awesome. These guys were amazing. They loved the Lord, and I learned a lot from them. And I studied them. I watched them, seen what they were doing, how they were doing it. And I came across that I seen them doing a lot of fasting. And I've never fasted before, so I figured I'd try it. So I started off on a 7-day fast. I'd go to the chow hall, I'd get my food, I'd pray over it, and then I'd give my food away, and then throughout the day I was praying and studying the Bible and just being quiet with God. It was the third day into my fast, and I was praying, just back from lunch, and I'm praying, and I'm asking God, telling Him, please deliver me from this alcoholism. I do not want to go back out there and start drinking again. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm either going to die or I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison, and that's not what I wanted to do. And all of a sudden I heard God, and He was kind of stern, and He said, why do you keep asking me for this? I've already given it to you. My son died on the cross for you. All you have to do is receive it. And it was that easy. That white light that I seen when I was in my coma was a light that just went off in my head like an explosion. It just bright white, and then all of a sudden I just felt something leave me, just this heaviness just coming off my shoulders, and I knew that I was healed, not recovered. I was healed. I got out of prison after doing my time, and I've been sober for 9 years now. I have no desire to drink, never had any desire to drink. It doesn't bother me. I don't have thoughts about it. I don't crave it. It's gone. I was healed. He took that from me. All I had to do was give it to Him and receive. God is so good. He's did so many amazing things in my life. Faith is the substance of things not seen and things hoped for. We call things that aren't as though they are. Jesus tells us in Mark, whatsoever you ask, and when you ask, believe that you've received it and it will be done. I never thought it could be that simple. I always overthink everything and make it harder than it is. But that's the amazing grace of God. He loves you, and He has the same thing for you. Just receive your deliverance from whatever bondage you are in. It doesn't work for just alcoholism. It works for all things. I love you all. You take care and have a good night, and I'll post again soon. Bye-bye.